Yo, what's up, guys? It's Memorial Day weekend. Just wanted to hop on here and film another video. Okay, there are 4 things that you must know before building your Amazon FBA business, okay? And I just want to run through this really quickly. I get a lot of questions about them, so let's just break them down. So one is it's going to take work, okay? It takes time, it takes commitment. The model overall is simple, it's easy, but it takes dedication. You have to be persistent and consistent in learning and understanding how the whole model kind of comes together, okay? So I will not promise that you're going to be a millionaire tomorrow, okay? Like a lot of the other gurus. I'm not going to say names, not going to go into that. Please don't go tell other people that I said that, but don't believe that hype, okay? It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a business, all right? If you take in the time and put in the effort and follow the method that I'm breaking down for you and execute on it persistently, you have the potential to make a lot of money, okay? You have the potential to change your life by building a massively profitable, thriving online business with Amazon FBA, okay? It's an awesome model, but there's a lot to it, okay? It's kind of like that saying you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Kind of same deal, okay? I can teach you all about Amazon FBA, but if you don't go and take action and understand what you're doing and actually, instead of just watching this video, but like go and actually apply all the other videos that are in here, then nothing's going to move forward for you, okay? But just because you also start an Amazon business doesn't mean you're automatically going to make $1 million. You need to go and do the work. All right, treat it like a business and it'll pay you like a business. But if you treat it like a hobby, it's going to pay you like a hobby. All right. So this is not a get rich quick scheme. I'm going to say that again. It's an actual business. Okay. And after your first product launch and after you get that thing ranked on page 1 and you have money coming in, realize that a lot of those profits most likely are going to be put back into the business for inventory for that product or for the launch for your next product so you can keep scaling and growing this thing, okay? It takes just committing to building a business, all right? Also, you're going to keep doing this until you can get to a point where you can pull capital out of there, okay? The cash flow is something that you want to pay close attention to, and you want to get to a point that you're able to basically, pull something from that to pay yourself, but also have enough money to keep your business going, all right? So this leads me to my second point, which is you will need starting capital. A common question, probably the most common question is, how much money do I need to start Amazon FBA? Okay, I see it everywhere. People ask me it all the time, but unlike drop shipping, where you're just paying for the marketing and running ads, and then when someone actually buys, you're taking their money and purchasing a product, you have to purchase upfront inventory. You have to ship it from wherever your manufacturer is. It might be domestic, but regardless, you need to ship it from their manufacturing site, their warehouse, to an FBA warehouse so you can actually start your business, okay? Then you have to have money to successfully launch that product, which is PPC, and maybe before that even is optimizing your listing. So paying someone to take professional photos so that they're high quality and makes your product stand out and look good, all right? You need to pay for different key research tools. You need to pay for a lot of just different aspects. So you need money to start with. Okay, I recommend, the least I would say is $2,000. All right, nothing much less than $2,000, and even $2,000, I would have more than that if you can. All right, I get that you're trying to get this thing going, but just please understand that it takes money to make money, and this is one of those scenarios. Okay, so expanding upon that really quickly is I also recommend that you open a credit card for your business, okay? I don't recommend pulling from a debit account. I don't recommend that because if your credit's decent, you can open up a business credit card and get most of the time 0% APR for 12 months, which means you have to make those minimum payments, but you're not losing all that money right away, okay? You're borrowing that. Make sure you can pay it back. I don't want people to be in debt and come back to me. You need to be able to manage your money. But it's a great way to utilize this. And then also you're making usually 1.5%, depending on the card, at least, back towards your business, okay? So you're making some return on your money. Yes, it's not a lot, but over time that will add up, okay? We'll spend some other, in a different video, we'll spend more time on that, kind of break that down. But number 3 is that before you do anything, it is imperative that you understand the entire business model and how everything works. Because so many times I see people get super fired up and excited and they dive in head first. And actually, I love the fact that they're taking action. All right, the mindset of just being willing to pull the trigger and get after it. But you have to understand how everything works, the entire business model from A to Z, before you go after it, okay? And I'll try to, I will release a video on that soon. If you have any questions, please ask, but please understand that you need to have the whole concept, the big picture, and then you can break it down to all the different components and put it all together, okay? But please just don't dive in doing one part and then, order your product and be like, oh, I'm going to figure out how to like launch it and figure out my listing. Understand the whole big picture before you do anything, okay? Like, if you're doing product research and you find what you think is like a killer method, but you don't know how to negotiate with suppliers, and you don't know what shipping method to use, and you don't know if there's truly market demand, and you didn't check if there's a patent, all right, you might have just spent all this time and a bunch of money, and then your business will never take off because maybe, it is trademarked and you can't sell it, for instance, all right? And number 4 kind of ties in with 3, but follow a blueprint. Find someone that's done this, that you believe in, that you can relate to, and learn from them, because that blueprint is going to help you achieve success, all right? You don't need to go reinvent the wheel, but find someone who's done it. Find someone that understands. I'm not saying it's me, all right? You could go find any other YouTuber, any other, successful Amazon person and follow them, all right? I appreciate you being here. I love kind of providing this and helping people any way that I can, but follow a blueprint, okay? Like, it's the fastest way to create success for yourself. Follow a proven method that has been shown to work, and you will create success that much faster because you're not doing it by trial and error. You're not making all the same mistakes that I did. I'm trying to do this to like help you avoid all the pitfalls and kind of things that I didn't do right the first time around. All right. And I've learned from them, and I pick myself back up, and the next product, and just keep learning. But that's what we're here for. Okay. And then pick someone that you also believe is honest and transparent. Okay. You want them to be there to help you build that life that you really want to achieve. I think the best way to kind of describe this is imagine going and trying to build a house and you didn't have blueprints, okay? Maybe you understood the whole process. You understood what you kind of had to do, but you just were like, we'll just pour a foundation and then we'll start framing it out and like figure it out as we go. No, you want to know exactly what you're doing, exactly how you're doing it, and what steps sequentially to get it done, all right? So quick video, just want to put this out there. If this provides any value, if this channel does, please hit like, please hit subscribe. Down below, we do have our Facebook group, and there's some other stuff there as well. There's some free stuff to help you kind of learn more and get going. Appreciate you tuning in, and happy Memorial Day weekend, guys.